Government shutdown avoided. The Trump administration and the Democrats now both declaring victory on the $1 trillion spending plan. The Dems say they won because the plan will not provide money for the border wall. It still funds sanctuary cities and Planned Parenthood and 99% of the EPA's budget, plus increases money for things like clean energy. President Trump, though, saying it will increase Border Patrol security to stop violent gang members, criminals, and drug and human traffickers. $42 billion there. He's saying it's a record amount. Plus, it increased defense spending by $21 billion. Trump's getting two-thirds of what he wanted. It's all about making America more safe and secure again. Former White House Chief of Staff Karl Rove also praising the spending bill for stopping something that President Obama started during his term. Let's take a listen.
Under President Obama, for every dollar you wanted to increase defense spending, you had to increase discretionary spending. The increase for Homeland Security in this budget is 9 times the increase in spending for Health and Human Services. The increase in the defense spending is 7 times as a percentage of what it is for Health and Human Services. It's $15 billion additional for defense. It is $12.2 billion additional for Homeland Security. We killed the Obama rule.
Joining me now, Fiscal Times columnist Liz Peek. Liz, you know, Karl Rove, it's good to see you, Liz. You know, Karl Rove makes some points here about this bill, about defense spending being increased, about border security budget seeing its largest increase, about $42 billion there. Nearly $94 billion for the war on terror. Is the president right or the Democrats right? Who won here, the president or the Democrats?
Well, it's sort of disheartening that we talk in terms of winning and losing, but of course that's what the Democrats are doing on this bill. Look, somebody got, basically conservatives did not get everything that they wanted, and in particular they did not get funding for the wall, and that is what the Democrats are really focused on. But as we just heard, conservatives ended up with a big increase in defense spending, which President Trump wanted, and also a big increase in border security spending, which I think everybody wants. So it was not a clear win for either side, but what did happen, Liz, is we didn't have a shutdown of the government. And even though that was sort of a straw man argument, possibly, I think what you're looking at and what conservatives have to remember is you're playing a long game here. The president and the congressional leadership really wants to get health care passed. They want to get tax reform passed. They need moderate and conservative Republicans to get those things done. And basically, you were not going to get a lot of sign-on from moderates on a budget that basically built a wall. That's just how it was.
Good point. You know, OMB Director Mick Mulvaney, he is adamant that despite reports to the contrary and what the Democrats are saying, he's saying none of the spending will go towards funding the collapsing Obamacare system. Let's take a listen.
There's no Obamacare bailout money in this package. I've read that in the newspapers a couple different times. I've seen it on the news. Go find it for me. It is not there. What the Democrats are telling you about that is false. There's absolutely no language in this bill that requires us to make any Obamacare bailout payments, any CSR payments of any way, shape, or form as a result of this deal. Okay? Why are the Democrats saying that? Because it's what they told their base they would deliver, and they failed to do that for their base. That is not in the bill.
Wow, Liz, Mick Mulvaney really mad there. I mean, the Democrats came out, Pelosi and Schumer saying, yeah, Obamacare subsidies continue. Trump and Mulvaney saying, no way, that money is not there. What's going on here?
Well, I think there are two different things. I think what is in the bill is the ongoing funding of Obamacare, and that's something obviously the conservatives and Republicans generally don't want, which is why they really have to get behind Paul Ryan's bill to change the health care bill and to introduce a new one that basically gets rid of all those things. What is not in the bill is the billions of dollars that the insurance companies are demanding to make them whole. And what we know is this thing is going to collapse if the insurance companies continue to pull out of the exchanges. Without these payments, they will do that. So, look, I think, again, I think we have to kind of keep our eye on the long ball. It's really unfortunate that the Democrats can't contain themselves, can't create warfare at every turn.
Yeah, and Liz, the Democrats cranked up the fog machine on that, and making like Obamacare is still going to be with us because of money coming toward it. It sounds like, according to what you're saying, it's not.